Hey friends, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. So today I thought it would be fun to make some stickers, but there's a backstory that I want to share with you guys. For Valentine's Day and our 6-year anniversary, because we started dating the day after Valentine's Day, my husband got me one of these things. It's a little doodly-doo, you know what I'm saying? Hook it up to the computer and you can like digitally draw art. It's definitely not called a doodly-doo, but I don't know what it's actually called, so we're going to call it a doodly-doo. I don't know how to work this thing. I just plugged it into my computer and just started playing around for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, wait, we should film this. So I pulled out the camera, I stuck you right there, and I just thought it would be really fun to film this process and try to make a couple stickers. I do already have a couple templates that I just want to kind of color in, and I think I'm just going to play around with like how the doodly-doo works and all like the functions of it by just coloring in the images I already have. For my college senior project, I made coloring books, and hold on, I'll get one for you. So these are the coloring books. I do have them on my Etsy page if you're interested. If not, just watch this video. I'm going to color some online. But what I did was I created this. I book binded all of it. But I created all of the images in this. It's just a bunch of different animals. And I drew them by hand, and then I scanned them onto the computer and like defined some of the lines with my mouse, and that was when I realized that I really needed a doodly-doo. But I didn't get one before graduation to do this, so I just took my time with a mouse making all of these images. And so I already have the blank. I've never colored these ever. I've only like just messed around with the actual like, you know, this image instead. So I think it would be fun to take some of these images and color them and turn them into stickers. I'm really excited. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to pick a couple animals and I'm going to color them in, and then I'm going to use my Cricut machine to cut them out, and we're going to make stickers. I'm super duper excited. I hope that you are too. Let's get started. So as you can see, I have all of my coloring book pictures pulled up, and we're just going to choose which ones first, which I already know that I want to do the bunny first because she's my favorite. She's so cute. Definitely want to make a sticker out of her. I think that the first thing we have to do, which I'm using my mouse right now, I'm not using the doodly-doo, but we're going to get to that in a second. So I think the first thing that we need to do is just cut it out so that it's just a sticker of her and not have like the circle around it. I think that that would be better. So that's what I'm doing now, and I know that I'm making the outline really thick, but I know a trick to just make it flawless, so just bear with me. I'm definitely not like an expert, but I'm kind of self-taught on Photoshop, so yeah, I'm just going to cut her out. So yeah, so that's layer 1 is just going to be the sticker, and then we're going to just make a new layer, because I've heard everyone that uses these doodly-doos say to work in layers so that if you mess up, it's not that like complicated, I guess, to like fix it. So now we're going to go to our brush tool, and that's when I'm going to start using the doodly-doo. So this is me using the doodly-doo. I do want her to be pink. I'm just not sure like how pink. Like super pink or like orangey pink. Or like a pastel-y pink maybe. What should we name her? Woo, yay. Okay, so I really have to stay in the lines. Like for shizzle my nizzle, stay in the lines. Okay. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh, I keep saying okay because I want to name her. I am one of those people that like want to name stuff off of like the first letter, so it's like Bunny, so I feel like her first name should be B. Like start with a B because Bunny starts with a B. But I also can't think of like, you know, a good name that starts with a B. Like the first thing that comes to my head is Ballerina. Ballerina the bunny. That's not her name. What is a bee name? A bee name that I really like is Berry. I would name my kid that, but my husband hates that name. So I could name her Berry the bunny. Like B-E-R-R-Y. Berry the bunny. We're naming her Berry. Berry the bunny. since I can't name my kid that, I'm gonna name this sticker that. Barry the Bunny. That's freaking cute. This looks crazy right now, but I'm trying to color out those dark spots because I want the spots to make sense. And this probably isn't going to work. It's probably going to make it look crazy, but we're going to try it. Okay, so basically I was getting really distracted with trying to talk to you guys and also just trying to figure out the program and how to color. So I decided to just do a voiceover for the rest of the video. Basically, I just deleted that layer that I was working on, completely started over, coloring it in. And the thing that was really frustrating is that I kept getting these like really darker splotchy patches, and I just felt like it didn't look good at all. So I was like, maybe if I use the mixer tool, it will blend it out. So I decided to put some blush and stuff and then try to blend it out with the mixer tool, but the mixer tool made the color way darker. But the more I played around with the color, the more I liked the color. So I decided to just go with the mixer tool color and recolor the entire thing all over again with the mixer color. And I did like the way that the mixer color looked with that blush color that I was trying to blend in. It did still give it like that effect of like an ombre, which was super cute. And I basically like zoomed in and just like erased around the little lines that I was having such a hard time coloring around, because this image, like I couldn't color behind it so that the black lines were in the front because the image was already like white and it wasn't transparent. And so I had to like just literally color in the lines, which was getting really hard. So that was like the biggest issue I was having, was just like working around the whiskers and the eyelashes and not like making them disappear with the paint. And the more that I like colored over them, and then I'd use the eraser and I kept making my brush smaller and just trying to work around it, and it was just so difficult that I think next time we try to make a sticker, I'm just gonna try to like draw it out, like trace it so that it can be its own layer and I can color behind it and I don't have to worry about getting between all of these lines, because this took me forever to keep going back and forth and back and forth. Trying to color around these lines. Coloring in the lines in real life coloring book is like not that hard and not a big deal, but coloring in the lines on something like this was ridiculous. I left all the really small spots white because I was gonna just change my brush size after I was done using this brush size. So I just used this brush size as long as I could in all the places that I could until it was time to change it, and then I would change it and go back and color in all the little baby spots. And I was finally getting the hang of it, as you can see like on this on the chest hair area. Like I pretty much did that one good. I feel like you can't really see any white spots, and I didn't really color over like the black lines that much, so I was getting the hang of it and I finally was feeling good. I really liked that spot under her ear being a little bit lighter at first, but then I decided that it looked a little crazy, so I colored it in. And at this point I was like, now what? Like, she's just a pink bunny, she needs a little something extra, I don't know what to do. So I played around with making some stars and some hearts and just playing around, and I decided that it would be a really cool idea to give her some heart sunglasses, just some giant heart sunglasses. And so I just drew some hearts, and they're not perfectly symmetrical or like perfectly shaped, because again, this was my first time using the doodly doo. Used to drawing with it, but I just played around with it and I kept trying to like give it an outer glow or like just make the lines thicker, and at the end of the day it just looked a little silly. So I ended up just keeping them the way that they were, and then I colored them in. I kept going around the lines trying to make them thick, but then I decided to just color them in. So I thought it would be cool if they were like pink or purple and just be like really light, because you know how sunglasses like that aren't like actually like sunglasses, they're kind of just like tinted. And so that was the plan, was to just kind of like tint them and then just give them like a little glare. And they kind of look like jelly beans or like jello, and I'm here for it. Like, I think it's still cute either way. And I like that you can still see her eyes through it, because again, those tinted glasses, you would be able to see a person's eyes through it, so I don't think that it's a big deal. But even after the glasses, I was like, she's super cute, but she's missing something. She's missing some like shading or some, just a little extra. Like she needed some blush or she needed some shading or just a little something extra. And so I decided that the white ears were just too bland and that they needed to be colored in. And so I colored them in this purpley pink color, and the shading and the blush wasn't really working since the black lines are in the front. It was hard for me to like blend that out without having it was hard for me to blend out the blush and the shading without going over the black lines, which is really frustrating. So I decided to not do that at all, and I just added some details to her ears, which I think are really cute. I kept trying to shade because I'm used to doing that with like markers and drawing in real life. It's just like shading is so important, but it was so hard to get it to just like shade right. That's something that I really want to learn. So if you know a better technique, because I ended up not shading anything just because it was so hard for me to like match it, and then I had to like go back and redo all the things. Like I had to recolor the ear and like redo the polka dots and stuff because I messed up. So the more I shaded, the more work I had to put in to redo everything I was messing up, and I never actually got any good shades in because I didn't know what I was doing. So if you have any tips on stuff like that, which I think that if the lines were in the front and I could color behind it, I think that shading and stuff would be a lot easier, because the black lines were definitely getting in my way being in the front. But this is the final product of my sticker. I was really proud of it. And I just basically take it to my Cricut machine and I duplicate it, and I thought that 3 inches was a good size for a sticker, and I just sent it to my printer. Okay, so we have our stickers. This is what they look like. I tried to get some good pictures of them already. I printed them bigger than I meant to, and I also printed 2. I only meant to print 3. I didn't mean to print 6 of them. So anyways, I was trying to get it to focus on this, but it's supposed to just be like, this is the sticker. You see what I'm saying? And I think that it's really cute. It's just a little bit bigger than I was like anticipating it to be, and it sticks. Whoopity-doo, we made our first sticker. I'm really excited about this. This is episode 1 of learning how to make stickers, because I didn't know how to work anything that I just did. I knew kind of like the in and outs of Photoshop, but I didn't really know anything about like the doodly-doo that I was using. I did know how to like use my Cricut machine and stuff, but as far as the doodly-doo goes, I did not know how to work that thing. So this is the best I could do, and I feel like it's not that bad. What do you think? Sister, I know that my little sister Addison is watching this. If no one else is subscribed to my channel and no one else is watching my stuff, I know that that girl is. So I will send you one of these in the mail. And yeah, so since I have 6 of them, I'll send you 1 or 2. Let me know how many you want. I just want to stick it on everything. Okay, seriously, stop. I want to keep making these videos and just like film my progress. I literally got the doodly-doo thing today, and I just was like playing around with it and seeing like how it works and the ins and outs of it, and that's just like what I did for today. So I definitely want to keep making these videos and just kind of like show my progression with digital art, because I definitely want to like practice that and learn that. So that's something that I'll definitely keep on this channel. Maybe it'll be like a sticker making or like digital art like series, I guess. Couldn't think of the word series. But yeah, I definitely want to keep filming these things. Maybe next time I'll try to actually draw something out with the digital art instead of just coloring something that I already had drawn in. I'm not 100% sure. I have a million other animals that I could color in, and stuff. So if you saw a sneak peek of any of the other animals and you want me to color one of them in, comment down which one below and I'll pick one. And maybe I'll get faster at it so we can just make like 2 or 3 or 4 stickers per video instead of just one. But this is just beginners, me figuring it out. Also, if there was anything I did that you know there's an easier way or shortcut on Photoshop or with like the doodly-doo that I don't know about, please let me know. I need to know so that I can get better at this. I feel like there were definitely some other shortcuts that I could learn about because I was just going like the long way around for everything. So, long story short, if you do know better shortcuts and stuff, please let me know. I want to get good at this. I want to make cute stickers, cuter stickers than this. I post videos every single Saturday, so make sure you're subscribed and you follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Falling. Oh, I fall so hard.